Hello, welcome back to Mr. Arsenal podcast for another World Cup watch-along. And we're live with we've had one co-host win match day 2. We're on for another one now in Mexico. We're in Mexico as well for this game against Korea Republic, aka South Korea. You can see I'm John Catherine as well. Hopefully, we have another entertaining game at our disposal and not a bore fest like we had yesterday. Fingers crossed and all that. But yeah, apart from that, I don't know what else to say really.
I don't know. Are we gonna see another Spursy moment happening, or gonna see something more happen? I mean, if you know, you know. You mentioned that and everything, but I'm fully expecting both teams to score, and I kind of am feeling like there will be an outright winner in this. I mean, it could be like 2-1, it could be 3-1, but like I definitely think that there is going to be an outright winner in this game, and I do think that both teams are going to end up scoring. To go completely insane and say 3-2 to either team, but that stadium looks so cool. It's built into the ground and they got grass going up the side of it. That is cool. They're in Guadalajara, Mexico.
Yeah, I've got my coffee as well. I've been a bit, so I've got my coffee. One sec.
Oh, jeez.
Hi, Gav.
It's Gav in the chat.
Probably watching just in case, but just in case.
Just in case there's some sort of copyright infringement. Sorry, Liam. You can't hear mine, can you?
Oh, I can't, no.
Alright.
Well, that's the name of the half. VIP of YouTube with John Cena as a profile picture saying hello. Well, hello back to you. As long as you're right, you're all good.
Oh.
But yeah, where are you from? Are you neutral in this like ourselves or not? And basically, what's your score prediction as well? What have you made of the World Cup so far? Seems you're new to the channel. Oh, you're Mexican. Oh, you want to what?
Mexico.
Mexico. I probably butchered that. Apologies, but still.
Mexico. I was gonna say, is Infantino gonna be at this game? He was just in Canada.
Maybe for the second half, maybe.
No, I think he would have had to leave at halftime. Um, South Korea national anthem getting sung here.
Yeah.
Sonny.
You're way beyond, bloody hell.
Yeah, I'll switch over to Telemundo here shortly as well. Be a little bit more in line with you. I think what it is. So the games in which I've been level on time with you have been
Earlier on, the previous game, sorry, against Canada was the most recent. But yeah.
were the games that were on FS1, the games that are on Fox, mind you, same owner, just different channels. It's like BBC One, BBC Two type situation. I think it's the main channel of Fox is what's behind, not FS1, which is Fox Sports 1, because they changed channels on that one. Let's see where that.
Well, as you can tell, I'm English and in England, and Catherine's USA. Sadly, we do have a Scot representing the channel as well. Sadly.
Hey, now we don't judge people on where they are from.
Hey, if I can't be proud to be Scottish in the capacity, she can't either because she goes to be half English as well.
Married to a full Scot. You know.
I'm just doing anything I can, Gav, to keep myself awake, just in case this is a snore fest like Ghana yesterday.
Yeah. Now the difference is that I may be American. I just have zero faith in the men to do anything productive
Mm,
against quality teams.
yeah.
I'll put that. I mean, like, if the U.S. was playing Qatar, like I would fully expect them to smash them. If the U.S. were playing Paraguay, I was kind of expecting them to win that kind of thing. So, did Raul Jimenez get a haircut between last game and this game, or is that not him? Someone with a nice old scar down the side of their head.
It probably would be him then.
I think he got a haircut. The weird things that I notice. Maybe I didn't notice last time because by the time that I saw him on the pitch, he had the uh, cushion band on.
Mm.
What are you eating?
Peri peri chicken, rice, peppers, onion, sort of mixture.
Uh,
Again, I'm just doing everything I can to keep my eyes like,
I love the Jets going over. Oh, they cut away from it. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Okay, I was gonna do something and I forgot. No, I don't want to. Okay. Oh shoot! Sorry. Thought the volume was off on that. Telemundo.
oh yeah, Gav, in case you missed it. Cheers.
You salty?
Wait for it. Leave my phone.
Let's see. New York.
Referees from Uruguay and the fourth officials from Colombia. RARs from Colombia as well. Yeah, let's have a look. Can you tell us?
Uruguay. Fourth official is Colombia. What
Yeah,
is RAR?
no idea. Never heard of it before.
Maybe they're
VAR,
like the fifth official. If the
VAR
fourth official
officials.
needs to go onto the pitch to be the head ref, then they still need a fourth official. I
Maybe.
remember there was that crazy game, Uruguay, France, for VAR, assistant VAR, and supportive VAR. I think it was a game in the Prem where the fourth official actually had to go onto the pitch because the head ref got injured. Maybe it was a
Yeah,
Champions League game. I remember it was a game that you and I were covering.
sounds about right.
Because I was super surprised in it. Like you never see like the fourth official getting ready to gear up to go on to the pitch. But I think the head ref had got like took a ball to the face or something and like got completely like concussed. I think like dude was wobbling around. I think it
Hmm.
was. I mean, it happened in the last 6 months.
What's that?
You know what? Maybe Raul Jimenez had the haircut before the World Cup, and I just didn't notice until um,
Me?
now.
Is that isn't, is it? That, that's not Dog the Bounty Hunter, is it? The random guy with glasses on, long blonde hair.
Um, it's got to be a celeb.
Yeah, but that's why
I
I went to Dog the Bounty Hunter. I was like, but why is he in Mexico?
He's dead.
If it, what dog? What dog?
Pretty sure.
I know Beth died. I didn't know he did.
I thought he was. Oh, he's not.
Yeah, I know he's
Why did I think he was dead? Oh, there was a show that ran like in conjunction with Dog that was like one of those weird TV shows.
mm-hmm.
Real it was reality TV, but not like Love Island or The
Uh,
Bachelorette or anything like that. It was like intense like that. That it was a long standing one, and the dude died.
okay.
Can't tell you who, because here I was thinking it was Dog. Underway, folks. Well, I'm 17 seconds behind Ryan, so fantastic. Actually, no, only
Quite a few empty seats though.
14.
No, it's in the lower tier. What
Well,
we're
no,
seeing
my English speaking stream is 31 seconds behind.
I'm just saying. So yeah, in terms of the lower tier, in the far corner of the where the cameras are facing, quite a few empty seats.
They could be in the concourse.
Hmm.
I also don't think it helps that. Oh no, it actually seems like there's a lot less empty seats than at the USA
Hmm.
games. Everyone looks outside. I mean, there was one Korea player that was in the middle of the pitch
Oh,
that was off, but everyone else was on, and the ball wasn't getting played to the player offside.
London, England, and
And
America.
Michigan, United States. That's as close as I'll get.
Yeah, and I'm crazy enough to be up at this Summer Night Foot. Hopefully, a decent game. I say hopefully because the last couple since this World Cup started, it seemed the late night, the city o'clock games, the majority of them have been absolute stinkers.
I like this Mexico kit.
Oh, you're black with the red and green trim, yeah.
Yeah. Who's gonna score first?
But in terms of your question back to you, where are you from as well? Let us know where you're from.
Who do you think's gonna score first, Ryan?
Mm, Jimenez.
I was just going like with Mexico or Korea, but
Yeah.
I'll take a player too.
It was a pleasure meeting you. You can stick around. And again, no problem. Stick around. Again, we're all neutrals here. It's World Cup. Enjoy the. We hopefully, if not enjoy the game, we can talk about other things as well, including what's going to be a humdinger for you in a say a few hours. I'll try and think
Is it
then. But 8, 9
is
hours.
it is it is it Scotland versus Morocco, or is that the last game, or is it
No,
Scotland versus Brazil
you got
and Morocco versus Haiti?
you've got
Right?
USA versus Australia 8 p.m. my time. Then
Yeah.
after that, Scotland versus Morocco. Then Brazil versus Haiti at 1:30 in the
Okay.
morning.
Yeah, I didn't know if who Scotland were playing next.
Yeah.
Whether it was Brazil or Morocco. I don't know why I was thinking it was Scotland
You're
versus
talking
Brazil.
already. Bloody, let's just trigger happy a bit.
Ooh.
Lee Kang Jin is the one that's been booked.
Ooh, that
I
is.
didn't see the foul, to be
I
honest.
love the long sleeve version of the Mexico kit.
Mm.
Kang Yang Lee. Yeah, I like the long sleeve Mexico kit. I Fans in the stands look like they're having a blast. Go on. Well, give and go. Oh, no, he can't touch the ball. He was offsides. Keep it in, keep it in. First goal. Yeah, no, not a corner. It's a goal kick. Bobby Witt hit another one.
And pass the ball and get all these chances. Just pass the bloody ball. Oh, almost got through there. Go on now. Go on.
I'm gonna rock out game previews. Wait, up my game. Shoot, on my game. Oh, Scott McKenna is listed as doubtful for Scotland with a muscle injury.
I think you might have been the one that went off the other day, wasn't it? Yeah. Good.
I know that Pulisic was doing intense individual training the other day. I don't know if he's back to full training yet or not. Neymar is still listed as a calf injury. They have him available.
Yeah.
This is what blows my mind. Like, I get why you want to have Neymar as part of your squad and the energy that the guy can bring, but Brazil need to make it to probably the round of 16 to actually for him to first get his first minutes of the World Cup.
Yeah.
So, like, in my head, that is a wasted position. You could have filled that with someone else. And then Nazan of Haiti is experiencing physical discomfort and is doubtful. Turkey and Paraguay, there's no injuries or suspensions. USA versus Australia. Saying Pulisic is fully fit. That one, I'm a little bit questionable on that one. Hesitant on if that's real or not. I was just seeing, who shot keeper. It was going wide anyway. Keeper kind of keeps it in play. It's just seeing if of the 4 games tomorrow, um, if there were any injuries or suspensions. I couldn't remember. I know that South Africa had 2 player suspensions. Um, uh, damn, who did Canada just get done playing? Oh, Qatar. Qatar will have two suspensions. Canada will have an injury in their last game.
Why not?
I'm sorry, your cat.
Just
I would
staring.
not care.
Yeah, literally just looking at me, staring at me, and making noises. Yeah.
Um, have you looked at the injury yet?
What for the other game?
Yeah,
No, go on.
I just sent it to you
Is
on
it?
X.
Is
On
it?
X. 25 bodies. 25 of Mexico bodies. 22 of Korea off the ball. Yeah, yeah.
his whole body weight goes onto the ankle. Oh my god! Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's his
yeah.
cut done. That yeah, they've been brutal. That's
I think, I mean, he's going to be out for as long as you are for an ACL injury. I
uh-huh.
think at least. I mean, he's looking at 9 to 12 months, and that's just. I mean, honestly, I don't know what the specific injury is. Some people are saying it's a tibia fracture. I think it's a little bit more than that. I feel like there might be some serious ligament damage there as
Mm,
well. I mean, I'm thinking he'll be lucky to get to 9 months to before he can get on the pitch. That could be game over.
yeah, it's gonna depend on the break in terms of
Yeah.
damage and how in terms of with the break the surgery what the surgery entails and how well the first few weeks of recovery go from that
See,
and
this is interesting. This is interesting. FootMob already has it marked as a broken leg. Expected return early November
mm,
2026. They're only expecting 6 months.
no,
That that looked like it was more than just that. I'm gonna
you'll be
see
lucky to see him by February March next year. You're lucky.
Canada soccer.
Come here. Why are you jumping away from me? Come here.
Um,
Come here. Oh, just come away with me and just bounce off the walls.
I'm not seeing anything from
What are you
any
doing?
official account that says what the injury is. I think FootMob might just be going um kind of best case scenario. It's a broken
Mm.
leg, and he'll be out for 6 months.
Am I climbing fan? Am I?
Hmm. Okay, I just saw Chelsea's official kit on Carlinhos.
Yeah. Is it me? Does he look
What
well?
is that?
Ah,
I'm sorry, Gav. That is disgusting. Clear on the attack, taken down. Ref says play on. Player might have just been clipped, put on the follow through.
you put your nails away.
Mexico maintain possession.
Right,
Wake up.
guys, can we actually have a shot instead of just pass it sideways and backwards? That'd be fantastic. Or not? Yeah, Gav speaks up again. Notice that I said nothing, by the way, Gavin. You included me in the comments. Cool.
I am just not a fan. Like, I can always appreciate a good and crisp looking kit. But what the fuck do Chelsea have going on with their kit for next year? I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Arsenal's home kit
Yeah.
for the 26-27 season. It's almost like Chelsea are trying too hard.
Talking of Chelsea, Woody's here.
Hey, Rudy.
Oh dear, Rudy. We're talking about Chelsea's home kit. Gav doesn't like that we don't like it. Your fault.
I think that last year's kit, the 25-26 Chelsea home kit, it was a
Oh,
nice looking
oh,
kit.
oh. The line.
I was gonna say hydration break. No, pulling up the shirt. Chelsea's 25-26 kit. It was a crisp looking kit. It was professional looking. I think the biggest it is their 26-27 kit. I think is ugly.
I just find it funny how they've decided to do the retro thing. Nike and all that was decided to copy Adidas with the retro in terms of the retro looking badge. So they got rid of the current badge, but embedded it into the shirt. And it genuinely looks like, oh dear, basically looks like genuinely looks like a knockoff shirt you get on a knockoff
I was
site.
gonna say it kind of looks like one that you would get off DH Gate.
Yeah, yeah. It's like they've gone to a fucking toddler, a bloody preschool, or something. They've gone. Can you can you design us a Chelsea kit? How do you like the Chelsea? How would you like the Chelsea kit to look like, young fellow, young madam, or whatever? And they've gone, as toddlers do, draw whatever way they want to draw. That's a great idea. We'll pass it on to Nike. Pass it on to Nike. And that's what we've got.
There have been two shots in this game, both in the 7th minute. Um,
It really isn't, Gav, and that's saying a lot.
yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Arsenal's home kit for next season. I probably will end up buying it because let's be honest, it's where all my free money will end up going. But the yellow accents, you mean the old school badge? What just hit? I didn't.
But my point is, Gav, they might have designed it and put it all together, but they would have put multiple designs forward to Chelsea, and the owners picked that one.
Yeah. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da
And
da
again,
da 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 da.
you ain't got a shirt sponsor again. What is the point of doing these shirt sponsor deals for fucking short term? Financially, that must be screwing you as well. Doing these,
I feel like they actually end up wasting more money in legal fees trying to get these contracts figured out.
yeah.
But that's just me.
Accept your fate. You can't have Paramount Plus on your shirt. Get a fucking shirt sponsor. That is legally allowed by the Premier League. They can sponsor you in any other way, but they can't be a shirt sponsor. You've been told that. Get on with it. Oh, what a save there from the Korean goalkeeper.
Oh,
Yeah, you're saying the Chancellor, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
The fabric, the badge and the fabric feels kind. That's my point. That's why I was referring. I was referring to Chelsea, Nike going to a fucking
I think
preschool.
that's my biggest thing with it is the what do they call it? The embossed logos.
Even the
Like,
shirt itself, yeah.
the badge on over your heart. Yeah, like yeah, we know what club that is. But to put the whole fucking logo on the entire shirt and make it two toned like that, it's a bit excessive. Like I would even harp on Arsenal if Arsenal did that. Gav likes an Arsenal top. Gav likes an Arsenal top.
Shock.
Gav proving once again that he's an Arsenal fan.
So what's he sent me now? One sec. Yeah, that's a mock-up. That's a fan-made thing. That's not an official thing, Gav.
Now I'm curious.
One sec. I sent. Okay, one sec. Save. I'll send it to you on WhatsApp. Bear with me a sec.
All right.
Well, sleep then.
But you're awake, so I must be awake.
Again, that's why we referred to it just before you came in. Just coming in. The shirt, your shirt, home shirt, looks like a shirt you'd get off DH Gate and similar sites, basically.
I think if this was our home kit, I would buy 3 different versions of this with get 3 different player kits with it.
Yeah.
I do think I 100% think that if the blackout throwback kit is actually going to be happening, I will be spending money on that, and it probably will be released as like $150 jersey.
Oh well, it'll be along them lines because, as I say, as you said, by the rumours, in terms of the retro range master this year, it's going to be the 1992 home jersey. Hydration break, drink break, everyone. Or ad break in America. Yeah, the 1990 to 1992 home kit is going to be re-released by Adidas and Arsenal, part of the retro range. Along with that, and all the other matches they're going to do, they're doing the rumor is that they're going to do a blacked out version of that kit, that shirt as well. I mean, what the one I got, one my brother got me this year for the one they re-released last season. The 94, 93, 92 to 94 home shirt that I've got this coming downstairs. How was that? I can't remember how much that was. My brother got it for Christmas, but I can't remember how much it was now.
I know of some Arsenal fans that are selling their jerseys or wanting to just get rid of them. You can talk to them.
Mm.
Granted, it's going to be an Arsenal top with her name on the back, but serves the same purpose. How does it feel to know that you've lost Neve Charles, and the way that you know that it's been officially confirmed or that she has signed her contract is because Manchester City have her listed as an available personalized player kit? Just go to Arsenal.com. Go to the top.
Yeah, that's the website. Literally,
the tops were released
just before we won the league. Literally.
Yeah.
Literally like the 4 day. I'm trying to think. It was a Thursday or a Friday before we played Burnley at home. So obviously they get the shirts from that as well. Yeah, if you go on the Arsenal website now, it's literally on the club shop. It's there.
I don't like the new training range.
It's one of many. There'll be more to come after. With
Like I know, but like this one will be the one that will always end up just like reverting back to it.
I mean, and the thing, and the
I
one,
don't like it. Like, I think
yeah,
the orange looks very like brown, or it makes the
yeah.
black look very brown.
But also, I think that the thing with Arsenal, they do this, like release this one. So this is what we were for pre-season, the start of the season. Then come just after Halloween till Christmas, until further notice, they'll, in terms of part of the retro range, they'll re-release training gear for that, but modernise it, and Arsenal, and they'll be asked. Arsenal have to wear that basically for the rest of from the majority of the season from that point onwards. She deserves more playing time. Can't blame her personally. Oh, you're about Neve Charles. I say, but Kate McCain played every fucking minute. Cheeky mare.
Still seems like Chelsea haven't officially dealt with Lucy Bronze and a contract with her, new contract with her.
Yeah, really, you're on about the the Jamaica style inspired training top, yeah, from a couple of years back. That ironically dropped before Festival and sold out because of Festival in Notting Hill. And they never re released anymore. You know, it was that popular. The one I didn't like, since Adidas come back, the one I didn't like was the Piccadilly line inspired training gear with basically the seat cover look on a London Underground Piccadilly line. When it's that blue, bloody, I'll show you later what it's like. Didn't like that. It's just fucking walking around looking like a fucking seat.
Are these seriously still in stock? No, they are.
Oh dear.
I'm surprised. Arsenal still have the 25-26 away kit available for sale
They
in
will.
all sizes.
Yeah, they will. They will do until they get ready to drop the
Sorry,
new.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised that they still have them at full price.
Oh, okay. You don't normally do that.
You
Normally,
would think that now that the season has officially ended, that they would.
that's what I'm saying. Normally, around late March, early April, they start bringing the price down for it, and especially now, even more.
Yes, for you.
Everybody's asking Catherine, are we happy with our nations? Do we beat Australia?
I think the U.S. will beat Australia tomorrow. I think Australia. I didn't watch that game. I didn't even watch the highlights.
I
I
think
think
they'll give you a
Australia
better grade.
extremely shocked Turkey,
Mm.
and they got their win of the game. I think, or of the group stages. I think they kind of just wanted to solidify at least a chance at being one of the best third place teams. I think it'll end up being like a 4-2 situation to the U.S.
Yeah, it was a 22-23 season. The black kit with the gold, right? Like the gold.
Not that you can see it because one, it's dark, and two, it's
Yeah.
dark. But that one right there, that's my black kit.
Mm.
It's, number 6, Leo Williamson. I did have to double check to see because I thought this one was over here. I have upgraded my wall. I have gone from 3 jerseys to 4 jerseys on the wall. But this one over here is the green third kit from the men being back in the Champions League. Third kit back instead of the Europa League that year. I think it was the 23-24 season.
Yeah,
Uh,
23-24. Yeah, the green with
yeah,
the blue sleeve. Yeah,
the green in the single button that
yeah,
with
that's the one. Yeah,
collar. Yeah, So I gotta think. Oh shoot, I gotta think of my years real quick. Hold on, let me pull up my cheat sheet. Personal kits by year.
Yeah, but if Kristen has got an injury, Ruddy, I think the job they did last week.
I think it was a calf injury, or it could have been a calf injury. And the only news that came out since then was he was doing intense individual training. But that was, I think, 3 days ago. I haven't heard anything if he's done full team training or not.
So basically, when Arsenal won the league, Arsenal released the 26-27 shirt a few days prior. But when they won the league, instead of having given the up selling the current home shirt for 25-26 with the champions on the back uh, as an option straight away, they went to next season's shirt instead, which is on the website in their champions range.
What is the 26 champions?
But
Oh,
the but
it,
the
it's just the it's just the 26-27 season home kit with champions 26 on the back.
yeah, but basically the shirt that the Arsenal players wore for the trophy lift, which is like
Was
which was the right shirt to wear anyway, because obviously that's what we were all here.
the one that they won it in.
I've got I've got that.
I wonder though if Adidas were running out of the 25-26 home kits, and they
Maybe
um
because of it being,
and they didn't have enough to um be able to truly sell them the way that the fans
I
deserved
think it's,
to purchase them by.
I think it's that, and the fact of they just dropped a new one, and it was obviously doing that get that overshadowed by the home shirt that they
Well,
did stop selling basically because of what just happened basically. But I've got last season's home shirt, guys, in the short sleeve with the gold patch on with champion on the back. I'll show you tomorrow in one of the streams.
um, Rudy, you could do that. However, y some people have player names on the back anyway.
Hmm.
All right, so far you can kind of see the white of the shirt sleeves. So that one there is the home kit from the 21-22 season. I also have the third kit from that season. It's also the first time that I actually started
Yeah.
following. It took me 2 years to be able to actually find out where Arsenal play or where players were playing and how I could actually watch them. Um, I did start. I watched a couple games of the towards the end of the 2021 season. I do remember that away kit. Um, so 21-22, I have the home and third kits. The 22-23 season, I have the away kit only. I wasn't a fan of the collared home kit. I think it was the pattern. Think Eddie and Kedia or Emil Smith Rowe home kit. Their last seasons with
Hmm.
Arsenal. Um, there was something with that collar that I couldn't. That was also when I was only buying one, and I loved the away kit more than the home kit anyway. So there's that. I have the 23-24 home kit. That is so we have 21-22 home kit, then 22-23 away kit. This one here is the 23-24 home kit, which goes along with the 23-24 third kit that I have there. That's the year of the highlighter. Um, and Arsenal women did a uh, women's kit for it. The pink kit with the light blue waves of Islington. Um, and then, so it's 23, 24, 24, 25. I have I have the third kit. I have the. I have to think about this. I think I do. I have the. I don't know if I have the 24-25 home kit. I gotta think about that. Um, I know I have the third kit. It's the bubblegum pick. Bubblegum 24-20. Oh, I do. My it's Emily Fox long sleeve 24-25 home kit. That one I got from Arsenal Direct. I got Russo third kit from Arsenal Direct. And then when they went on sale, I got a Declan Rice one from the Adidas app, the US Adidas app, and a Kai Havertz long sleeve third kit. So that was my first. The 24-25 season was the year in which I got all three. Um, home away third, and then I have home away in third from the 25-26 season. God, that I wish we wore that third kit more often. That white kit, I loved that
Yeah.
white kit. It was such a clean looking kit. It Rudy's worrying that Tottenham are active early in the transfer window. They're gonna get all their business done so that they can try and get team building to happen, but then they're still gonna suck. Was I just gonna look up?
They're only, I mean, again, what you got to remember, they're only doing this to appease the fan base in terms of, look, we're trying, guys, we're really trying. Look, these players that have been linked with heavily Man United and Arsenal's and all that, and all that, the clubs that are in the Champions League. See, we're trying to compete with them. See. And the reason why they're doing this, shirt sales are about to drop in terms of new shirts and memberships and season tickets. That's all it is. There's no way in God's green they're getting Tonali, let alone
They don't
bloody,
have, they don't have the money for them.
let alone Fernandez from West Ham.
No one needs to see me slouched down anymore. I'm just becoming one with the couch. So instead, you can enjoy a picture of Alessio Russo. It's either that, or I can pull up the smug picture of Liam that I have.
You still got that bloody hell.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's on my laptop. It's not going away anytime soon.
Mm.
Or pulling up a wonderful screenshot of Prudy. I don't think it's very appropriate though.
Oh God.
Maybe this one. No, I need to go back to here. Delete that. Discard. Pictures. Oh no, never mind. It's on my phone, I think. Or let's see, where it is what you by type.
Yeah, it's hitting 28. on 28th tomorrow. Well, today. We're on Friday now, so it's going to be hitting up the 28th from today onwards.
Oh, yeah.
30,
No,
30's over the weekend.
this is 34.75.
With no breeze. Yay.
I found a new picture.
Oh, my.
I hold on. I gotta update. Add. It is 5 years old, so he's just a boy. Ah, the heck. Crop your profile picture. Yeah, I know.
Why do I always pick the boring games?
Hey now. Has it changed yet?
Oh, yes,
It's
yeah.
changed on my screen. Last game wasn't boring. Well, it was.
No, as in, I'm at like Ghana's, your bloody Ivory Coast, things
Oh,
like that.
yeah, the Ivory Coast. Oh, Korea wasted a chance there.
Even the
I like
first few,
Korea though.
even in the first few days of the World Cup itself, we were doing the City o'clock games and it weren't worth it.
No, yeah, you're only getting me until halftime. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. We've had 4 shots in this first half so far. One of them has been on target. I think. No, Canada was exciting. The Switzerland game, that one was boring until the 74th minute.
No.
Canada had excitement.
It's got the nurse tomorrow, like we expect them to. I'll just let Liam loose. He'll be here tomorrow, so
What game is Liam doing?
Scotland, Morocco.
Are Laura and James, or Laura with James making a brief appearance, going to be coming on for that game?
I'll give him the option. That's all I can do. I'll message him in the morning, but give him the option.
Caitlin Clark cracking with 26 points. See if she stays hot in the fourth quarter to lead fever to a win. All right. What is that being on? I mean, oh, I think it's on Amazon. That's why. You're on Prime. Whatever the heck you wanna order.
The thing is, Gav, Scotland do lose. It, I know for a fact they're prepared already for. Well, we're not expected to win, are we? We're little Scotland against Morocco. They got to the semi-final. They're the AFCON champions. Da, 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 da. The excuses are. I know what the excuses will be. We're just happy to
Expecting
be.
it to be an entertaining game.
What's that?
I'm expecting it to be an entertaining game.
Oh, definitely, yeah. One or the other. Like, Rev, I know you're going to add on time, but please, can you not just, when it gets to 45, just blow the whistle. Don't add any time on for the good of the people.
I mean, I think there's going to be the standard 3 for the hydration breaks, but
Mm.
let's see. Bookies are thinking that there's just going to be one goal. Really, just one goal. I mean, given how low shots, I mean, actually want to see something real quick. Switzerland versus Bosnia. Stats for. Oh, the manager's getting talked to over there. Yeah, first half stats for Canada, or sorry, for Switzerland versus Bosnia. Four shots, one on target for Switzerland, three shots, one on target for Bosnia, and that game ended with 5 goals. I mean, but like I said, like I told you this at the start of the Canada stream. It's going to be a tomorrow project at work
Mm.
because that's how I can be most productive. I want to map out like, you know, first goal, second goal, or sorry, first minute, second minute, all the way down to 90. Throw the stoppage times in there as well, and see where most of these goals are being scored. Are we seeing a lot more of the goals being scored in 4 minutes of stoppage? Are we seeing them being scored more in the stoppage time, whether that's stoppage at the 45 or stoppage at the 90, or like when are we most likely to see a goal?
Oh dear. Going by literally today, you've got to be looking around.
80 plus.
Yeah, 75 plus. Yeah. Chose the wrong club there, Woody. Then if that's the case.
That Julian Alvarez deal sounds awful. Getting rid of this.
It's a random rumor. Don't read too much into it. I'd say this to a brother every year. Just because it's written on in this case, in social media or in general in a newspaper, doesn't mean it's true. People people are habit of making stuff up to get in social media point of view clicks and viewership and recognize, be recognised more, etc. And the media do their bit as well in terms of doing the same thing. So you just got to be savvy at this point and realise what's potentially BS and what's not. Oh dear. Ref, just put about us on misery and just blow this a fucking half time whistle, please. Oh dear. Oh, why is that, Woody? That's an interest. That's fucking woke me up a bit.
I mean, I've been saying it after. I think it was after between 4 to 6 months that Sonya, like as great as Sonya was for Leon, she works best in a league that is like I mean it. So Sonya 4 to 6 months into her second season, but Sonya winning the league in her first season, it was Emma Hayes's team. It was Emma Hayes's
Mm.
club, much like Slot winning the Premier League with Jurgen Klopp's team. Um, I even it really started for me. It really started to show what type of manager Sonia was in her first season playing in the Champions League with Chelsea. Um, I have seen some rumors that there's just some extreme locker room toxicity, and it's coming back to Sonia
Mm.
more than anything. I mean, to me, the fact that they haven't tied down contracts to Hannah Hampton and Lucy Bronze yet could be it could be either because like the players are asking for too much money, which honestly Hannah Hampton probably deserves a fucking raise. She's been outstanding for Chelsea. Don't get me wrong on that. But they could be holding up on more personal terms of personal disagreements with the manager. And if they can't get past the manager, then why should they sign a new contract?
Mm.
And it's very interesting because Lucy has played for Sonia before. The fact that after the I forget when Lucy Bronze joined Chelsea, but she was playing for Barcelona, played in a Champions League final, and here comes Sonia Bonpastor and says, um, "Why don't you come to Chelsea? Because that's where I'm
Mm.
going." So yeah, Aggie, I did see something about Aggie earlier today. She did have an option in her contract for another year, and it is sounding like that has been officially triggered, and they just haven't announced it yet. But players that they had not secured new contracts with, or that they hadn't announced were leaving the club yet, Hannah Hampton and Lucy Bronze as true free agents come June 30th, and then Katie Cox and Aggie Beaver Jones were free agents, but also they had the option to extend the contract for another year to go on to the end of the 26-27 season. So what I heard today was that um, Aggie Aggie's contract has had that year triggered. Um, so that could be one of your saving graces with not having Bunny Shaw as your striker. Sam Kerr is gone. Myra Ramirez, I think she was a great Emma Hayes signing. I don't think she's gotten along with Sonia, and that's it. On top of her recovering from injury, um, I don't think she's a Sonia player. Um, Nor does she want to try to be a Sonia player. She's in my opinion, she's too old to try and reshape the type of striker that she is. So Chelsea are really kind of stuck with Aggie Beaver Jones, and then I don't. I mean, I think you've got Jean Francois. Uh, you know, French players coming through. I think no, has Buchanan left? I'm not sure, but she's also I think a left wing back. So some of the very like I think where I got even more confused throughout the season is that the players that she was starting, she seemed to be playing more of a three back instead of the traditional back four. And I think that's why Chelsea seemed to struggle in the middle of the season because I mean, a lot of those players were MIA signings, and they were used to playing in more of a back four situation, and or a 4-3-3, and now you're completely changing it up to a 3-5-2, and you don't really even have or a 3-4-3. It's like the fact that I think Lucy Bronze played more games as a center back for Chelsea this past season than she did as a right back. So I don't know. I also consider. Um, do you feel confident enough with Lola Brown coming into the WSL? That's the thing. Um, okay, my biggest thing of there's an issue with the manager is that you had a long serving player say, "I'd rather retire than play another single minute for you or train under you."
Mm.
Because I mean, let's be honest, Millie Bright wasn't getting minutes. Like
No.
even when the Lucy Bronze looks absolutely dog tired playing as a center back. You've got Millie Bright on the bench, and I'm gonna either not bring on and you have a sub available. I'm either not gonna make a substitution, or the substitution I'm going to make is for a fucking attacker. Like there were it. I have not seen Lola Brown play. She's also not an Arsenal player, academy player prospect that I would be tracking. But I don't think that Lola Brown is ready to be playing in the WSL. I don't. You can very much correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that Lola Brown had gone out on loan to a WSL club. I think she either went just outside of the WSL or she was in the WSL too. Um, I think it might have been a little bit of both. Of Millie Bright was definitely not a starter anymore. I think she was really in my opinion, Millie Bright needed to start being phased out, kind of like of truly starting and playing as many minutes as she did after the what was it, the 2022 Euros, 2023 England's win,
Right.
first win. Like trying to find someone that, if she was down injured, who could replace her with quality. But Sonia's first season, I think Millie Bright really needed to start being more of an off the bench impact player. And I will say this, when Emma Hayes was down and needed another goal, if you were to throw Millie Bright up top, that would throw the back line off, that would throw the opposition off so much. Much like, Arsenal say, hey, Jen Beattie, big Jen, go up top. You're gonna be a striker now. They Millie Bright could still provide something in in
Oh, yeah.
in I think at least 15 to 20 minutes a game. How many minutes did she play though? I'm gonna I'm looking this up. Lola Lola Brown. She played 132 minutes.
Oh, that's not a lot. Not a lot then.
No, and her most impactful game was Crystal Palace versus Portsmouth. It was a 6-1 win to Palace. She had 3 assists and she played 45 minutes. Before that, she played 4 minutes. Before that, 16, 0, 0, 3, 1, 0, 5, 9. And that was from January 25th to May 2nd. So, I mean, I don't think she, all right, so she played 132 minutes over 10 matches. So, averaging, 13 minutes a game. I don't think that's enough to say, yes, I think she's ready for the WSL. Yeah, right there. Her retirement was very unexpected. Tells you that it was probably more than just her fitness levels. And her boyfriend personal life matters in celebrating your 1 week anniversary. Um, I have heard a lot of rumors about there just being a lot of backroom locker room uh, distress. Berman needs to start. Are you a Chelsea player,
Mm.
or is that a Chelsea signing? Hold on, I'm looking. Olivia Peng. Yeah, I don't see Peng getting a start over Hampton. I think Chelsea would finish fifth on the table or lower if Peng was the starting keeper. Becky Spencer, I think, has officially left. I think it was just a 1 year contract. Well, year and a half. She was an emergency sign. Um, Let's see. I'm looking. Oh, Jayla Thurman. I mean, she's a center back and a left back. Like, see, Lucy Bronze, two Academy players, Millie Bright Berman, Natalie Bjorn, Naomi Gurma, Kadisha Buchanan, and then Neve Charles is listed as a left back and a center back. Sandy Baltimore's got anywhere up the left. Another Academy player. I still find it very odd that Sam Kerr is going to Gotham. And I told my friend this, my American friend. Um, Gotham is turning into Chelsea's retirement club. I mean, because you've got Jess Carter, you've got Ann Katzenberger. I'm pretty sure Joanna Ritten Kynord is there. Girl Wrighton is there. I mean, with Sam Kerr going there, she's still close to Boston. I think with Gotham, she can she's more likely to win silverware than if she went to Boston. Boston are sitting bottom of the NWSL. But with Gotham, they already have Esther, Spain's striker, who I think is as old as Sam Kerr, if not, with it, plus or minus 2 years, maybe three. Like, so you're gonna phase out one old striker for another old striker.
Mm.
So, like, Gotham for me, Gotham is an aging squad, and all they're gonna be doing is just bringing in players that want a more secure paycheck. But my thing with Gotham though is that they there is a salary cap. Like there is a salary cap situation. Like WSL, you have the whole financial fair play rules and everything, but that's including everything. NWSL, it is strictly the player salaries that gets counted. I think I think the salary cap is $2 million. So I mean, you're talking. I think it's 100 or sorry, 1.8 million pounds. That's your salary cap. You cannot have you, like you literally cannot pay the entirety of your players more than $2 million combined. Um, and then you can apply for the high impact player rules that gives you an extra $1 million. And the players you can attach that to would be Sam Kerr. Jess Carter could get a shout for that. I think Ann Katzenberger could as well, along with Guru Wrighton. Esther, maybe a year ago, she might have been able to. Tierna Davidson can. Emily Sonnet can. Like it's a very thing. Why doesn't Portland have full the full like it used to? Portland have been, I think, on a bit of a decline, and the city of Portland itself, and the state of Washington, and the state of Oregon. Um, Oregon is where Portland's at. They're expensive um, to live in. It's and player salaries probably don't have that much of that. So I was gonna say her next destination could be Chicago, just because she went from Chicago to Chelsea, and just to fully close the chapter, fully close the book. Finish off at Chelsea, like or sorry, finish off at Chicago, or I mean, because Chicago are struggling, Boston are struggling. I think if Boston was further up the league table, she might have considered it. But I think it's very telling. Like if she can get paid more at Gotham, that's where she's going to go than Boston. But with Gotham, you're going to a team that already has stars. Where yes, Boston has stars, but it's their first season. You could say that you were with them for a start and you helped them. I mean, look at Lindsay Heaps of shit. She's going to Denver. It's their first. It's their inaugural season. Um, in the NWSL. So it's. always there. If it's not one thing, it's another. It's very interesting. I think it's going to be a very interesting transfer window for everyone. Um, at least from what I've been seeing, Arsenal at least have rumors being linked to players. Chelsea do not. City, I I don't know if City have a lot more money that they can be dealing with. If I'm being honest, to stay within financial fair play, like they
Hmm.
just spent like $2 million on one player's salary on their contract, in Bunny Shaw, and that's not including um, other players who were out of contract. Like I'm also like I am a finance person. I deal with healthcare finance, but still finance brain nonetheless. Like you want to stay in a positive margin. Like you want to be profitable. Now, mind you, my healthcare is not for profit, so anything that we do make gets reinvested right back into the company, and it's not like Apple where you have a 25% margin. Um, so like it's you want to try and be in the green. You don't want to be in the black. Like you could be in the black. You don't want to be in the red. Um, so like I think about this and I'm like, is it a in a long term perspective, is it a financially sound decision to spend $2 million over 2 million, or we'll just say it's $1 million contract for Bunny Shaw? Like, is it financially sound to spend a guaranteed amount of $1 million a year over the next 3 years on one player who, I'm going to be honest, I think Bunny Shaw has a year and a half, a solid year and a half left in her. She's, I think, 29, 30. Um, and that, I mean, and that's all like as long as you don't get injured. Bunny Shaw. No. She's 29. So I'm not saying that she's old, because 29 is not old, but in footballing years, especially women's footballing years, and the amount of work that she puts in, which I'm envious of. You know, I think a year and a half to 2 years is is the quality, high quality, and I think we will see like a Bunny Shaw drop off, but it's probably still going to be better than 60% of the striker population. We do have a striker from Mexico. It does hit side netting, so there have been 3 red cards today. We had three red cards in Group A on match day 1. We've had 3 red cards in Group B. There's still time for the Mexico Korea game to have a red card, but just putting that out there. There have been red cards in many games. When Michelle's back, how do you fit her into the Arsenal
Oh,
team?
1-0. 1-0. We got
Yay, a
a
goal!
we got a goal. Yay! Early on as well.
Mexico,
Woohoo.
Korea. Oh, Mexico!
And it's the captain by the looks of it, Mark Alvarez. Or someone there. I
I'll
don't
take I'll
know.
take
He's
the
in
goal.
charge. I don't know what's going on.
I
It's
will take a goal.
number 7, who that is. We may have a decent game. Yay! It's taken a while, but we're getting there. You've had to turn my aircon on for a few minutes just because it's so muggy up here.
Oh, this game needed a goal.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. This
Right.
game needed an early goal.
Keep a mistake. Just seeing the replay now. Comes that claims it. Falls on his own. It's an own goal as well. Falls on his
Oh,
own.
they're calling it an Augie?
Looks like it. Yeah, falls on his defender. Drops the ball. And yeah, I need to double check that.
Give me a second goal. Someone give me a second goal. Like how I said earlier that I was only going to last until halftime, and yet here I am.
But I wasn't going to say anything because he's in the flow of Woody, so.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's also just one of those things. Like I could talk women's sports pretty much any at any time. Um,
Goals been credited to Romo, number 7 for Mexico.
all right. All right. All right.
Oh.
We getting another goal?
No, Mexico had the ball, but the ref's called. I think he's called for offside. I think.
That was not offside.
I don't know I'm
What the
guessing because
fuck?
literally I've got no sound. So. It was no foul.
Onside. Everyone's onside. Yeah, there were two defenders that was. Oh, there had to be a foul because the sideline ref didn't have his flag up.
Mm.
All right, when Michelle gets back in, how do you fit her into the Arsenal team? I think she will. So here's the thing. She's either going to go out onto a 6 month loan to get her, um, essentially her boots back on her, her striker boots back on her. But I very much see her either slotting into our out and out striker with Stina being our impact striker off the bench, and Russo playing dropping deep like we've seen her play a lot this season. Um, I I think that she could also just stay at Arsenal and not go out on loan and um, learn from Alessia and learn from Stina, and we'll see games where Stina will start and Michelle will come in off the bench, and Russo gets a. I, Arsenal to have three strikers where two of them that's their true natural position, and Alessia who just thrives off of just playing in any attacking role on the pitch. Like, um, you know, it's one of those. I think it's. I think any team really needs three strikers because they. I don't want to see like Victor Yokers and Kai Havertz having to play in the Carabao Cup um, against Portsmouth or and I don't want to see either of them having to, like there is no other because we don't have anyone else. They have to play against Grimsby Town. Like that is the time where yeah you can bring an academy player on and start them or start a 20-year-old that has been with the club for a little bit. Like give them that opportunity to grow while representing the club that they grew up in. And I very much think that when Stina's contract, what does Stina has 2 years?
Yeah,
Um,
2 year extension. Yeah. So 26.
I think it's going for now. Um, we'll have Alessia and Stina playing very similar roles that they did this past year,
Mm-hmm.
um, where Russo was dropping more into the 10. Um, but I think Michelle will kind of be playing. I think she'll be coming back into the team and playing more of that Stina impact role where we need a little bit more pace, we need a little bit more creativity, we need Russo to have not 10 legs, so we're gonna stick you on in the 75th minute, um, cause some chaos, wreak some havoc,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and if it's Stina the one that if it's Stina the if Stina's the one that's starting, then Michelle can come on and do that because let's be honest, Ryan. I don't know about you, but I thought that throughout certain parts of the season, Russo looked like she was dead tired,
Yeah,
and she was having to play
because
between Stina. I think this past season, Stina has played um, more 90-minute games for Arsenal than she ever has because we didn't have another backup striker. It was
Sophie,
Russo and Stina. There was no third, and
Sophie Brooks.
and when Frida's playing like garbage and Palova can't seem to figure out the difference between her right foot and her left foot, um, and Kyra Cooney Cross has gone on personal leave, like we needed a creative midfielder because our other midfield options could not even slot into the Mariona role to allow Mariona to be the 10.
That's true. Yeah.
So I am extremely excited for Arsenal signings and in the coming backs of both Katie Reed and Michelle Ajiman because I think it'll allow so much more rotation in those positions. I would as much as I love Leah Williamson, I would not be upset if she was getting taken off the pitch for Katie Reed
Yeah.
or if she was starting on the bench in favor of Katie Reed because we need players to be rested to get to have them be effective. I think that's where like Emma Hayes was really good with Chelsea. She was able to somehow manage the player schedules and the player loads and bring in players that really seemed to be the cup players and to be able to rotate. Yes, she had her favorites, Aaron Cuthbert, she was never going to be benching Aaron Cuthbert or Sam Kerr when she was fit unless um, they were really getting into it and really needed a break. And even Millie, and let's be honest, even it was Millie Bright was always playing. Like they're, but the rest of the outfield positions were getting rotated out. Like
Mm.
I, Renee had inherited a shit squad. Let's be honest, it was a shit squad from Jonas. Like Jonas did not seem to be bringing in the right players. He did have like I so wish that Palova was able to get back to her magic prior to her ACL. Because I think she would have been extremely impactful for Arsenal, but she just never found her form back. And I think part of it is that she fell out of love with football.
Mm.
And I hope that she can get that back. That is a seemingly love for the game, but don't know if you can find that at Spurs. But each their own. So it's always and I think Renee is not only looking at um, positions to like, get rotations for Steph Catley and Leah Williamson, but to have players that can truly grow and push the right now the starters, and it really would be like best players are starting, and, uh, and that could be changing week in week out. But I think
Mm.
the more competitive of a team that you can have within itself, and still having great camaraderie within the team can actually make the team a hell of a lot stronger. And part of that is also having a manager that is allowing the in team the inter competitiveness while still having fun. Like I from the training clips that I've seen, Chelsea don't post a lot of them, and I
Mm.
somehow still get them off in my feed, even though I don't follow Chelsea on X. But like Arsenal seem to be having a lot more fun. That's a foul. Arsenal seem to be having a lot more fun in their training sessions, both the men and the women.
Mm.
Their managers are participating in them. And like Arteta, he played for Arsenal. He's a former player. He's still moving around, and I'm gonna take 2 minutes and I'm gonna joke around and I'm gonna play around with my players and kind of get their energy up and get them going. Renee does the same thing. Sonia's a former player, so she just seems to be just straight seriousness.
Mm.
Emma Hayes was not a player, but I think she's still just tried to promote, push each other. So I don't know. Either Rudy is still just letting me rant, or he's gone to bed. Um,
Yeah.
which I am very close to doing. So I'll give.
Mm.
Oh, there's Gab saying, "Yo, Rudy." I'll give Rudy 30 seconds to see if he wants to ask me any more questions. Gab, do you have any questions for me? Otherwise, I'm gonna be signing off here. You have 30 seconds, folks.
Oh dear. The way this is going, I might be far behind you. I know we got the goal, but hasn't really spot the game to life just yet.
What'd you say?
I'm saying, Mitch, the way this game's going, I might be far behind you. I know we've got the
Uh,
goal, but it's not exactly spot the game to life just yet.
no. Hopefully there's one more goal. I could really see it coming from either team. Um, let's see, stats wise, it's more likely to come from Mexico, even though they have a less what do you call it, possession.
So,
All right, I'm seeing no more questions for Catherine in the chat, so I'm gonna get out of here. I will see you tomorrow for the USA game.
I know it's about 15
All
minutes
right.
before the kick off, so I'll see you then. Yeah, no worries.
See, by the time that I log off, give yourself 10 minutes, and there will be another goal. That's
Hopefully,
my
hopefully.
prediction. Well, help wake you up a little bit. Have a good one, everyone. See you tomorrow at what quarter to kickoff?
Yeah,
Or
quarter
you
to kick
guys
off.
are
Yeah,
supposed to?
yeah, yeah, quarter to kick off. 15 minutes before kick off. Yeah,
All right, adios.
I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Yeah, it's just me and you guys and a scoreboard. Well, my voice anyway. As a sacred fan, I'm trying to cool myself down because I'm literally melting up here. Not even funny. Fucking what? 24, nearly 25 past 3 in the morning. It's bloody muggy as hell. But hey ho, it is what it is. We did think that goal might spark something for this game, like literally bring a bit more, bring more life to the game, but no. It's still it's sideways, backwards, fucking passing for both teams. Whenever they have the ball, it's really, really annoying. Yeah, 28 at least 28 down here in London. I don't know about you in Grimsby, but 28 here in London today. Then it was revised to like from Saturday at 30 onwards. So from Saturday all the way over the weekend, basically into next week. So yeah, first thing I've got to do when I do get later, ice packs out, freezer, into the aircon machine downstairs, and get that going before the heat kicks in properly. It would give us a fighting chance downstairs at the very least. And down, up, yeah, that's right, down. Up here, make sure the curtains are shut, windows are ajar. There's enough, just enough to get some air in at least, if there is a breeze to pick up at any point. And avoid being up here at all o'clock until the evening because it's going to be absolute scorcher, and literally make sure I've got enough ice packs for my machine up here so I don't decide to melt into the chair. Cafe for me. Oh, okay. I'm surprised James is not doing any streams tonight, to be honest. Oh dear. Well, wait, we're in the 67th minute now, so literally any moment now we're going to get a hydration break for the second half. There you go, as I say, within seconds, referees blew for a hydration break. Not been the worst game, it's just nuts. In terms of final third, it's been lacking for both teams, barring obviously the goal. So frustrating though, because it's got all the ingredients of humdinger. Both teams just opened up a bit more and weren't afraid of the final third to go for it, basically. Talk about kits and all that. What kits that have been released that you've seen that you like out of interest? Still, again, not watching that goal back. The keeper comes flying out, claims it, and then whilst claiming it, bundles into his defender and drops the ball. That is so bad. Yeah, same here, really. Same here. When we had the heat wave, when was it, like 2 weeks ago, the last heat wave? It hit its heat, and it was hitting these sort of temperatures and more at that time. I was struggling to get in it. I was literally dripping from sweat because it just wouldn't piss off. And I was waking up every half hour throughout the night. I was doing my head in. Hull City Retro one. Oh, okay. Okay. Was it the home or because I haven't seen Hull City's home shirt or kits for that season? Was it the home or the away kit? Oh, Scotland Rockers on ITV. Yay. I do think, in terms of, again, going forward to later on, between the US of A versus Australia, I do think that's going to be a good game. I think in terms of actual footballing. Oh, home. In terms of the actual football side of things, I do, I do think it'd be a good game. 7th goal scorers off. and so's Gutierrez as well. Pienda and Vargas are on for Mexico. But yeah, in terms of a few hours' time when the fixtures come out in the next, just under 5.5 hours' time, officially. Going to be interesting in terms of the promoted clubs, who they get, which promoted club is going to get a home game on the opening weekend of the season. I'd say in terms of from an Arsenal point of view, I don't mind who we get because I do home or away because I do believe no matter who it is, we'll be okay and we'll get the 3 points on the board and go again and really push on from the get go as it stands. I don't really. I'm not really. I'm not again. I'm going to sit here and say I'm not really fussed about if we at the opening night. If we're on TV on Saturday or Sunday, okay, whatever, cool. It is what it is. I just again from a footballing point of view, I just don't want the opening game of the season. If it's not Arsenal, be it in terms of the Friday night game, if it's not Arsenal versus whoever, if it's a completely neutral point of view from my point of view, I don't want it to be the dead shitty game like I don't know. Trying to think. Tottenham versus fucking Coventry, something like that. Willie says my predictions: Liverpool versus Ipswich. That happened a few weeks back, a few years back. Hull versus Bournemouth. Arsenal versus Coventry. No, honestly, I think City will get one of the promoted sides, as in Man City. Do you like the new Chelsea home top hoodie? God, stoppage here. Number 20's down for Korea. Holding his chest and complaining. I mean, he's made. He's made. Yeah, I don't know. There's a contact made enough contact for him to follow about a fucking fish. But yeah, I do think Man City get one of the promoted three. I don't know. Just because it could be a new manager as well. At the Helmet City, first time in 10 years and all that malarkey. I can see them getting a home game against one of the promoted three. Personally. But then, as I say, if it's Arsenal versus Coventry or Arsenal versus Hull or Arsenal versus fucking Ipswich, I'll take it. I'll run with it. Ideally, I would like to see Man City for once, not get a newly promoted team, and actually for once get a decent game, home or away, where they have a bit of a challenge from the get go. And they will say the same about us. Want us to see us work for it and all that. So it works both ways. "16 minutes plus injury time to go. Oh, keeper saves it. I think keeper saved that. Good save from the goalie. Almost 2-0 Mexico. Unlucky Raul Jimenez. So you got midday fixtures, predictions really. Who do you think we'll end up with? We had last year you got City at home. The year before you got Liverpool at home, didn't you? So for the last couple of years you've been given the right shaft. But it's the last couple of years you've been shafted well and truly in terms of the actual opening game of the season fixture. You just happened, in terms of last season, to get Man City at the best point possible where they weren't ready to go. I really think it's Forest away. Okay. Oh, almost 1-0. And he dives, and the ref says free kick to Mexico for offside. Can I say, would this to you, Gavin Woody, would you take playing Tottenham home or away, match day one? Or to have a bit more context to the question as well, to that answer, would you take any of the last season's last season's top six as your opening game? So that's either Arsenal, City, Man United, Villa, Liverpool, or Bournemouth. G-Sing is going on, sorry. But mate, by the way, because he's the captain of Korea and all that. And it's his last World Cup. He's been playing in LA for the last 9+ months. Son's really struggling in this World Cup to have any impact whatsoever. Yeah, I would. It's only Tottenham, says Gav. Yes, because we're both going to know that's in terms of the Tottenham thing. I don't fancy United or Villa. Okay, but you'd fancy us. Just to clarify that. It's a weird one. Again, it's one of them seasons where it's because we're champions. Again, reminding everyone we are champions. It's a weird one because we're the only club, really, in terms of teams that got a chance for the title here. That when I say that, that's like so you've got us, City, Liverpool. Yeah, basically out of them, and then you've got the other rivals of Man United and your Chelsea's. We're the only club out of them that's got that stability. I don't really class it as a title challenge, basically, but hence why I didn't include in there. But so yeah, out of the teams I mentioned before, including us, we're the only team with stability in terms of settled squad, a manager, a long-term manager, and all that. Whereas the others I've mentioned are in a transitional period with their squad and manager, with their squad, with their new managers coming in, respectively, or getting going properly. So no excuse for us in that sense not to, as I keep saying, defend the title properly and actually retain it. But obviously, we just need to see how the land lies with these new teams and what these new managers can do at their respective clubs, and if they're getting to get backed by their respective owners to push Arsenal for the title. Because I think it's rather concerning that we've known Pep's gone. We know who the replacement's going to be for the last month we've known this now, and yet we've not had an official announcement via City at all. Val Jimenez is off and Reyes is on. Alvarado's gone off as well, and Jimenez is on. I get what you're saying, given from a neutral point of view, I get what you're saying, like you need to back the Longs up, but it seems every time since these Bluco and Bodie have come along, they do like to promise the world to their managers they hire. Oh yeah, this is what we're gonna do. This is what X, Y, and Z. This is who we want to bring up, a player what we want to bring to the club. What sort of caliber X, Y, and Z. Get the manager in, and then go completely U-turn straight away, and basically say, no, this is what we got. Work with it, basically. And it's even worse now for Alonso because he inherited. Obviously, he's come in. Kukurea gone. Enzo could be gone. And once that, I think if Enzo goes, I think Palmer goes as well. Don't know where, but he'll go. He just seems like they promised the world yet again to, like they did with Poch, like they did with Enzo. They promised Alonso the world, and now they're backtracking straight away. Straight away. Because you're not telling me, when they went to speak to Alonso would have made it perfect clear that players like Kukurea, they was a huge part of his plan going forward, and they needed to keep him at all cost, no matter what. And in fact, they've gone and done. No, first off, yeah, sure, why not? And sold him to Real Madrid. That already's going to piss off Alonso. Again, going back to City, Enzo Maresca. In fact, they're not. We're 2 weeks away from pre-season getting underway, and he's not been announced yet. So that's not a great start to pre-season, and I find that half a pet. I'll get that. I do get that. But I'm just saying, we've seen it again from a rival point of view. I've seen your ownership do this before with Pochettino, Enzo Maresca. But again, part of the reason why Enzo left is because promised him the world and then backtracked numerous times in the last draws without playing for the January window. And he refused to bend to his will and basically get players that he believes that they need. Did you see the Spider-Man trailer? Yeah, I literally saw that half hour before, 10 minutes, like 5 minutes before I went live yesterday. For the I don't know. What game was it? What was the name? Yeah. It's hard enough. But either way, yeah, I did see it. Seems like they are teasing the Venom Black Spider suit with how he beat the shit off Scorpion. In terms of that, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I think the symbiote will come along by the either into the film or the end credits going into Secret Wars. But I'm trying to think. I think what we're seeing in the trailer in terms of the OP powers and the mutation and all the now webbing, the organic webbing and all that, I generally do think they're going to sort of lean on towards um, the Man Spider storyline from the comic books and the animated series back in the 90s. Apparently, Alonso learned of Kukurea's transfer. Again, that says it all. That says it all. How again, Gav, I warned you about this. I did warn you in terms of once Alonso was announced officially about all this. And I'm being proven right yet again. I think we can go and get Rashford on loan. That would be a good. I mean, it can't be any worse than what you currently got. But you do, because you're not in Europe and you're the UEFA front side of FFP, you do need to go out and get um, go out and get go out and let some of these wages off your books in quick before you think of bringing anyone in. Because your UEFA are literally really a pounce now. They have bands. Exactly. As I'm saying, you wait for a waiting. The second you sign anyone before you get rid of anyone else, they're gonna pounce like you wouldn't believe. But yeah, in terms of Spider-Man, yeah, Venom thing will come by either right at the end of the film, slash the end credit scene, post credit, whatever. But not actually physically during the whole film. Do find it interesting. They won't tell us who the hell Sadie's playing in fucking this film either. We know Punisher's there, Hulk's gonna be there, so that's better. Yeah. Oh. I think it's 1-1. How the hell is that not 1-1? Okay, hell, great goalkeeping. Bloody hell, giving me credit. Alright, come on. No, in terms of when it's like we get these heat waves and all that, I just find I like wearing like very loose, baggy t-shirts and all that. So that's all I wear. But in terms of the torso and all that, obviously I wear a pair of shorts and or swim shorts, whatever, and literally the baggiest t-shirt I can find. Great, good goal. You know what? Keep his credit there. Put his body in a line. Even if it's his own teammate takes that ball, did not cross that line. Bit late for that, Gav. Bloody hell. Maybe another day. Maybe over the weekend when it's like 30 plus. And we're all fucking dying. I'm gonna be fucking dying tomorrow, I think. Coming up here, I'm literally, again, in terms of setting my aircon up here, that's gonna have to be running for a good hour before I come up properly to do the watch longs tomorrow night. Well, I say tomorrow night, tonight, as in the USA and Scotland, those respectively. And I need to find out what game I'm going to do on Saturday now, as well, and Sunday, and Monday, because it's like it'll be in its 30s by then. The GJ6 pre-orders on. Yeah, I saw that today. I did see that literally when I was flicking through YouTube around lunchtime, and I saw Rockstar dropped a 30-second clip. Oh, press that. They dropped it in the sense of they didn't do it as a trailer. It was just, this is the cover artwork. So basically, you buy the physical disc. This is how the physical game. This is what the front case is going to look like. Okay. And then, 25th, literally this time next week. Next Thursday, pre-orders are open. Well, there's 6. Yeah, 6 minutes injury time. There we go. 6 more minutes we can get out of it. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. I'll take a banana one. We're taking an ice cream flavour request. Okay. Anyone else? Brandon, if you're still in the chat, what's your ice cream choice? You know, in the end, it's not been the worst game. I just genuinely thought, well, once Mexico scored it opened up a little bit more. There'd be more shots and chances created, make it more interesting defensively. Test both goalkeepers a bit more than what it has done. It is what it is. Yeah, try and be the operative word. Especially for the fucking morning. Things I do for you lot. You can't do the things that fucking help promote the channel whilst we're live. Oh dear. I'm joking. Oh, that's wide. Free header there. Free header. Cut after a free header and he heads it wide and then nabs his backside. I mean, that's one way of heading the ball. Oh my god. I can hear a couple of distance. I don't know. I don't even know if I'll go to bed or not because of how muggy it is. I might just stay up for the next couple of hours. Get to our 6:37, go walk the dogs, get them back in before it gets obviously what it's called, before it gets too out of control heat wise. Get them back in and all that, fed, watered, and chilled, and then maybe get some sleep afterwards. Generally don't know at this point. And what Scotland game? I know for a fact he's here for the Scotland game. Morocco versus Scotland. Scotland versus Morocco. He's definitely going to be here for that one. I will be in the USA Australia game with Catherine, and he might be around for that at some point. Just maybe back into the first half, so that's into the second half of that game. But he's definitely here for the Scotland one. He has said it's a Friday game and a Saturday, so he doesn't work the next day. Two minutes to go. Considering Korea losing, not exactly breaking the net to get forward here. No, he was in his conservatory for the World Cup show. Was it physically? Was it? No, because I watched it. He wasn't physically in the garden or in his bar. Yeah, he's in the conservatory, just shy of the garden, basically. Last 40 odd seconds to go. We get a long throw. FC, it takes 2 years to take. That's okay with us, isn't it? It does take 2 years to get thrown. Just to waste it like that. Cool. Ball into the book, kick recovers out, punches it, get rid. Oh, is he going to be 2-0? Is going to be game over in the last seconds of the game? Nope, he completely noses it up and out for. Look. You know, he's. Well, do you see you later? Not even tomorrow, it's see you later, basically. Is that it? Is that done? Yeah, that's it. Full-time whistle's done. Thank God for that. Anyone you've seen so far in the World Cup you would like Chelsea? And this is no. On that note, guys, we're going to get ourselves out of here. Bear with me. Whilst I go through here, stop that. And yeah, going to get ourselves out of here. Obviously, 2 decent. I mean, it wasn't the worst game in the end. It wasn't the greatest, but it's okay. Obviously, the drama and the goals all came in the Canada game earlier when they won 6-0 against Qatar. But yeah, I'm off now. I'm going to get myself some rest by and recharge myself for later on. I'll be back for the USA versus Australia game, and then straight after that, Mexico, Scotland versus Morocco, and then from that point we'll go from there. But until then, guys, take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon, and as always, up the Arsenal in England.